Hi everybody, welcome to Big OGGIE Golf. Hi Neil.
Hello everybody, how you doing? How you doing?
I'm doing very well. I feel like a song. Want a song, Neil?
A song?
He has no idea what's going on. Ready?
Go on then.
We're all going on a open holiday.
That's it. That's
no more worries for a day or two. Fun and laughter on our open holiday. No? Carry on? Probably not actually, probably no. Okay. We are driving currently on the M5.
Yes.
During the M6.
We're getting there.
We thought we'd do a little Q&A. Well, we did go on to Instagram and various other places to say, did people want to ask us questions? First day I did that, we had none. Zilch, zero. So much for community, everybody. Yeah. We are going to the Open. First time for me. Never been to a big golf event in my life, so good for me.
You're going to enjoy it.
Yeah, you've been to a few different ones.
A couple of Opens. Yeah.
Neil is driving today. I'm just trying to keep everything organised. If you've seen the recent Instagram story, you'll find out that I'm glad I am keeping things organised, because Neil would have been on his way back from Bridgewater to go back to Cornwall to collect the grey pass for the car park. Hi everybody. Well, Neil and I are en route to the Open. We are currently in Bridgewater at Bridgewater Services. Neil's just decided to park up because he suddenly realised he doesn't have a car park pass for the Open. What he does, where is it, Neil?
Yeah, I left it at home.
He's left it at home. It's on the table. There was a possibility that he may be driving back from Bridgewater to Cornwall to get a car park pass. Luckily, I think of everything. I ordered one anyway, even though I won't bring him my car. I hope you haven't lost anything else, mate. Got a pillow?
Yeah.
Underwear? Socks? Waterproofs? Umbrella?
Just about.
We could have a whole list of stuff.
I checked the list as well.
You checked the list, checked it twice, this wasn't on the list. We're still going. Yeah. My wife thinks I'm totally anal by triple checking everything and quadruple checking it. Now we know why. You did have a list, but it wasn't on the list.
But I forgot to put it on the list.
Okay.
I've got socks on the list, yeah. So I'm fine with that.
I've also just found out I clamped this to your dashboard and it's not on anymore. All right? So I'm going to have to hold this for a while. That's going to be quite tricky, holding this and getting questions out. So we have a few questions now. First question is a bit random, really. It's what food are we going to eat on the way up? We just had McDonald's, mate.
We're just giving in to the Golden Arches.
Yeah, we've given in to the Arches.
But it's motorway food, isn't it? It's what's there, it's what's convenient.
It's about a 6.5 hour drive from where we are, because obviously it takes some time getting through Cornwall, and that's the big killer, really.
It's an hour and a half of the journey, really. Yeah. It's getting out of Cornwall. We
had a coffee. I do have a little packed lunch on me, but it's only very basic this time, so it's just ham and pickle sandwiches, probably for when I get there, actually. Not too sure about how expensive the food is at the Open. I did see a little post from Bunkered, the magazine, on Twitter, saying that food so far there, beef burger and chips is £13, plant burger and chips is £13. Why? Hot dog and chips is £13. Portion of chips is a £5.
A portion of chips for a £5.
Is that good or bad?
Oh, I remember you used to be able to buy a cone for 50p. What's going on? Yeah,
well, I think it's kind of what you expect in a place where you're not entirely trapped in the place, because you can go to the little local town. But you know, it is what it is, isn't it? Spoke to my wife Kelly earlier, and we're discussing the price of the sandwiches, which I've got here. BLT is a £5. Chicken Caesar wrap £5.50. It's a bit posh, isn't it? Tuna and sweet corn sub roll £5.50.
That's not too bad.
No, it's like holiday prices. You know, it's like we just come back from holiday. Not Neil and I, obviously, Kelly and I, and it's kind of the prices you expect in paying holiday camps and everything else. So yeah, it's what it is. Well, my intention is that we will be doing a video whilst up there from a spectator perspective. Yeah. Quite frankly, we don't have any passes. We don't have any special passes from any of the companies, so we're not going to get close up and personal to a lot of people. We bought our tickets independently in a strange way, many months ago now, and then found out that we'd actually bought the same days.
I know, it was quite a weird one. I think I sent you a message saying, oh, I've got tickets for the Open.
And I said, so do I. And we didn't even know we'd applied.
No. I was like, what day have you got? He said, I got Wednesday, Thursday. I was like,
Yeah.
no.
So I'm not sure when you'll see this, because I'll probably edit this on when I come home. It's easier to edit. But basically, we are now driving up on Tuesday. We're staying overnight in the camp. It's now sponsored by FootJoy, I believe, the camp out. So it's going to be a lot of fun with a bit of luck. They did a camping setup at the last open, and it was brilliant. Everyone said amazing time they had. So we are going up today, Tuesday night. We're staying for tomorrow, which is a practice day, Wednesday, and then we're going to watch an actual day of play, championship play, and then we come back on the Friday morning. Weather, it's raining. It's raining, by the way. It's been raining on and off up there. I did speak to Lester Barnes, lovely Lester, and he said that one of the fields is pretty boggy and muddy already, which is kind of expected, really. So we've got so many clothes on us, you won't believe, and extra pairs of shoes. I've actually bought some waterproofs. I've never had waterproofs to play golf in my life, but now I've got them to be a spectator. We'll just do our best.
That's all we can do, really. I mean, you've got to expect that open week is generally a wet week.
Yeah, so, quite often. I think someone else put that on. You can tell it's open week, it's raining.
Yep.
It's just one of those things. We're going up to, is it Royal Liverpool?
Yeah, Royal Liverpool Golf Club, also known as HOYLAKE.
HOYLAKE, yeah.
Up in the Wirral.
Up in the Wirral, so it's a fair way to go. Yeah, we're doing very well. So from my perspective, I did contact the RNA to say, could I come and film? Got no reply. Just no disrespect to anybody. I was expecting that, really. Pretty sure that most people are not allowed to film there due to sponsorship deal with Sky, etc.
Yeah.
And let's be honest, they pay millions for it, so why not? We're allowed to take phones in to do some filming, but not on the championship day. And we can't actually film any play, I believe, of any kind.
No.
But we will be able to film on the village and do some pictures and lots of stills. I will make a video of our experience on the trip.
I think really it's quite interesting, because obviously we don't have special passes like some do. We've just got what you would buy through the RNA website.
Exactly. So I can't remember off the top of my head, but on the video we will tell you how much I paid, or how much you paid, and how much it's going to cost for camping. We'll tell you all those things, and then you can decide if it's fair and worth the effort. I'm also of the opinion, as I've never seen an actual golf tournament before, up close and personal in real life. Is it worth the effort and the trip and the expense to see these people, or is it just worth watching on telly because you see a better view? Each to your own. A lot of people would say they're better to stay at home.
Some would indeed, but
I'm very much of the opinion, when I used to watch a lot of sport, said to Neil on the way up, I used to watch a lot of stadium sports, whether it be Olympics or decent rugby and football matches, etc. It's about the atmosphere. It's about being part of the crowd and the community and everything that's going on there. I'm sure the Ryder Cup's amazing. That kind of camaraderie.
That's one yet to experience.
Yeah,
really, but
an Open Championship, we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, from sort of my personal experiences, I've watched 2 Opens. But yeah, the atmosphere is good, and it's not just about watching it at home. I mean, yeah, you can watch it at home, but it's something different about being there at ground level.
Yeah.
And for me, one of the eye-opening things was watching the ball flights that they hit. I mean, on TV you see the tracers and everything like that, but when you're actually watching that ball fly, you get a better idea of how they do hit the ball and what a level they're at.
I think that's it. It's just to see in real life the kind of level they play at, which we'll never ever achieve. Even in our wildest dreams, we'll never kind of achieve this stuff. But it is inspirational. I don't think it will knock us our golf confidence. It will just show how good people can really be when they've literally trained all their life. I know that you may know this, but one of the people that we know, Harry Hall, is on the American tour, and he just popped back to West Cornwall, which was used by a local club and his local club, and played there the other day, and people were like amazed because how far he was hitting, landing on the second tee, I think, on the second green from the tee, etc. It's just a different kind of class of player.
Yeah, it's off the top of my head, it's that 340-yard hole, and he drove the green.
Yeah, with a seriously tricky landing point.
Yeah,
so it's just a whole different perspective to golf, really. Just the same as if you go to Wimbledon, you watch people play amazing stuff that you can never be able to do. I mean, I've been lucky to hit a ball over the net most of the time nowadays. So I think for me, it's just going to be, like I said, it's an experience. Whether it be a one-off experience, I'm not sure. I don't think I'll be able to go next year because it's up in Troon, I believe.
Yeah,
quite a way up in Scotland.
Quite a way to go, that one.
I'd like to go and do the Irish one the year after, just because I lived in Ireland. But these events don't come around very often. So I'm going to be popping down to St Mellion in a couple of weeks' time to go and do their challenge tour experience as another spectator. So we're going to do a video of that. Anyway, we carry on very quickly with the questions.
Yeah.
So we've done the food one. Who is your pick as winner of this year, head and heart?
Head and heart. Well, I mean, the heart wants to say Rory, because he's playing great golf at the moment. There's only one person that's ever won the Scottish Open and the British Open, British Open, the Open Championship.
Yeah, get it right, please. Yeah,
right.
the Open. Okay.
Which fall back to back,
Right.
and that was Phil Mickelson. He's the only one that's ever managed to do it, and there was always this thing: no one's ever won it, and then Phil goes and does it.
I think they're just so close together. You kind of hit a high
You've got to have
for one. You've got to come down again and then get ready again.
144 good holes you've got to play really in 2 weeks, but that's who my heart would like to say to win. But
Okay.
Realistically looking, Victor Hovland's quite a high pick for me.
Okay.
The guy's showing some good promise out there on the PGA Tour at the moment, and he's playing pretty well. Tyrrell Hatton, maybe. I mean, if he can keep his temper under control.
Well, that's the thing. I'm sorry, but I'm not a fan of Tyrrell Hatton because I just don't like his anger mentality at times. But I've not seen him face to face. I've never met him and said hello, so I can't exactly judge that. It's just what you see on the telly, isn't it?
He's kind of like the British Happy Gilmore of golf, really. Honestly.
Yeah, I guess so. People who love that kind of thing.
Very animated and
passionate.
I think definitely, part of my pick would be Victor Hovland and Tyrrell Hatton.
Okay. So, very quickly, who are the people you were hoping to see on that championship day? You're going to follow around? You're going to follow anybody, or are we going to sit in the stand and watch everybody hit off the 17th?
There's different ways you can watch the Open. I mean, you can follow specific groups around. I've done that before, watching Tiger play at Lytham. It was in 2012.
Okay.
Watched him play for, I think it was about 6 or 7 holes, then you go follow another group. Or you could just sit in a grandstand for like an hour and a half, which is a good experience in itself, because you see various different groups come through, different players.
We're getting a bit more traffic now, so you've got to concentrate a little bit on driving as well.
Sorry about this, but,
no, it's fine. You carry on. You drive, get me there safe. I'll be a very happy man.
Yeah, I think it'd be good to watch a bit of Rory, I think.
Okay.
Because just who he is, John Rahm. Be nice to watch him playing. I haven't really looked to see if they've put the groups up or the team times up.
I've not seen
yet.
the groups. Like I said, this is Tuesday afternoon, so I'm not sure what the details are.
I haven't had a chance to look on the way up, but they've normally got the groups ready by now. McIlroy, John Rahm. Be interesting to see maybe a bit of Bryson, just to see how he hits the ball. Yeah,
I've seen a couple of pictures of so Dan and Lester already up there. Dan Hendrickson and Lester Bynes are up there. They did a couple of pictures of Bryson on the practice yesterday.
I think
it'd just be nice to see, wouldn't it? Just an experience again.
Not necessarily to watch, but Jordan Spieth, I think, would be a good one. Just to hear his interaction with his caddy, with Mike.
Well, I was saying to you, we don't really hear much of that when you're on, like watching on the TV.
No.
Except those occasional like invitationals when they all got mic'd up and stuff. It's getting more popular on the TV now. But I like the idea of hearing how they plotting their way around the course, how they're planning each shot. And I think in a way we should be doing the same thing. I know we don't do it when we're filming because we're just spending too much time getting cameras ready. But when you play proper golf, as best you can, at whatever level you are, you should really have a think about what you're doing and not just hitting it towards the flag.
No, I mean, it'd just be interesting to hear like how they define the yardages, what they're taking off, what they're adding, the different compensations they're making for wind. I mean, if you listen to like Bryson DeChambeau, he goes on about air humidity, moisture in the air and stuff. And
you can have an extreme to these things, like everything. But I think even if we can't achieve all those kind of shots, it would be nice for us to understand more about how it's done and put it into our own game a little bit. Sometimes we will hit the right shot. Hopefully they'll hit a lot more of the right shots. That's why they're here. For me, I'm just trying to think who I want to be involved. Obviously, a heart would be, well, Ricky Fowler has just got back into form. It'd be lovely to bring a bit more colour back into the world of golf and him to do well. I would like Shane Lowry to win. I used to live in Ireland and I've got a bit of a passion for Shane Lowry. Shane, if you're watching, mate, But nice to see you. Yeah. And who's that bloke with the beard that drinks a lot? The old boy.
The old boy with the beard that drinks a lot.
Give up. Give up.
Old boy with the beard that drinks a lot.
John Daly.
Oh, John
Daly. Purely because he's a character, and I want to watch people who entertain, good or bad. He's not going to necessarily be one of the front runners, but we are on the first day, so everyone's available to see.
Yeah.
I think in theory it's probably going to be John Rahman's favourite for me. He hits the ground running. He's going to be hard to stop.
Well, as you say, it'd be good to see Ricky maybe do something, because I think a major for him is long overdue.
Well, everything for some years was long overdue.
Yeah.
He was kind of one of these people, and I'm sorry, Ricky, but a lot of people would have said he kind of bottled it every end of the tournament. He didn't last the other week, so he's kind of got that groove now. He can do it.
Yeah, I think he's got a bit of a newfound confidence.
Yeah.
In his game, and
there's always going to be the odd occasional one that going to throw out a wild card that's going to happen.
Yeah.
But again, that's part of the fun, isn't it? One of the last 4 rounds, I don't know. All the usual characters would be out there in the front, won't they? Unless they're weathered off.
Yeah, it's quite an interesting course. It's not very wide open, and you can't really boom it around there from what I've seen. So I think the positional play is going to be involved quite a lot there. I mean, Rory, when he won it in 2013, 2014?
Right, 2014, I think.
2014, yeah. He was striking the ball really well then. And I say Tiger in 2006.
Yeah, shame Tiger's not there, because I would love to have seen him in real life just once.
I know he
can't last forever on these games, can he?
He can't. We don't want to admit it, but there is going to be a time where he's not going to be playing.
Yeah.
And if I've seen him a couple of times in real life, and I've never heard a ball struck in the way that he does. I mean, it's completely unreal, absolutely unreal. His quality of ball striking.
I think I want to watch some of the players to see kind of how they get out of tricky situations. There's going to be a lot of tricky situations in links golf.
Yeah.
Just to see their skill level, and certainly holes like the new 17 is going to be tricky. There's lots of run-offs into bunkers and strange things going on. So just nice to see. Just be nice to see a really, really seriously good player get into problems like we all do, even though they'll probably get out of it.
I mean, that hole, what is it, 135, 140 yards or something like that? So it's your penultimate hole, and I could see probably that hole being key.
No, but if you've seen it, I've seen pictures of it now. From my level, it's actually frightening. It's literally a whole bunker all the way there. There's so many bits of cube
and
bunker all the way.
It looks like you're playing to quite an elevated green.
Yeah.
The green doesn't look that big.
And a serious amount of runoffs.
You've got runoffs. You've got massive bunker there, front left-hand side it is. You've got one off at the right-hand side that I've seen.
I did hear one of the caddies say that it was awful.
Yeah,
wasn't happy about it.
Billy Foster wasn't very impressed with it.
But that's part of the challenge of golf. You never know what you're going to get.
No.
And it's the Open. It's not supposed to be easy.
No.
What's the point of that? You've got the best players there, or as many of the best players as you can. Not really into the politics of which tour against another tour. I just want to see good players and see what they do, really.
Yeah, I mean, the nice thing is you have got Bryson there, you've got Dustin Johnson there, you've got, I think, Louis Oosthuizen's there, and you've got a few of the live guys there.
Yeah,
so,
and obviously you've got the ex-champion, the champion from last time.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, you've got Cameron Smith there.
So they're all there. They're pretty much all there, apart from maybe one or two like Tiger.
Yeah.
I'm saying from a perspective point of view, I want to see what the camping village is like. I know there's also some you get free lessons. It's 15-minute free lessons. It's another question. Am I hoping to get a free lesson from Jamie? That's Jamie Crocker, who actually lives or works down by me at Hell Golf. One of our lads said, will I be hoping to get a lesson from Jamie Crocker? It might be the only time I get a lesson for free from Jamie Crocker. Haha, sorry Jamie, you're not watching, mate, don't worry. But there's quite a few of our friends who we know are pros who've actually got little cubicles there and bays. So we might try and get a lesson, but try and film it on our phones. We're only allowed to film on phones.
Yeah.
Part of the thing. I have brought some tiny little tripods to hold phones on. We don't even know if we're allowed to take them in. So there's a very strict rules on phones, etc. Even filming at all. So again, that's part of the experience you'll be getting. What we will show you.
Yeah.
Very quickly, question. Steve Treby says, "What is the musical choice for a long road trip, and who's controlling the stereo?" Well, we haven't had any music on yet because we haven't stopped chatting to each other for 5 hours nearly now.
Yeah, we
throat's getting a bit sore,
yeah.
I will say. You know, we're putting the world to rights. Maybe on the way back we'll be having a bit of music.
Yeah, I think we'll just
I'm not in control of it because I've never been in this car before and I don't know what buttons to push. They're like, oh, computerised things. No such thing as a little dial anymore where you need to turn it and stick a cassette in or whatever.
Push a button to get your frequencies, yeah. Those were the days.
8-track stereo well, before you're on side, mate. Right, okay, what else have we got? Yeah, food-wise, I would normally be very healthy and have little cubes of cheese and little bits of cocktail sausages, grapes, etc. when I'm driving on a long trip for filming. But I've had a lot of migraines recently, so the cheese is out the window.
Does cheese affect your migraines?
Yeah, cheese and chocolate, although I do have quite a bit of chocolate on me. Well, you've got to keep an energy level going for 3 days on a course, haven't you? As I said, we don't know what food's going to be like here. They do have refillable water bottles, etc. here that you can do, which is great. We will show you all that in the fullness of time. Now, Nick Cooper, how many towns, places will you pass close by that you have previously visited on the route? I haven't got all day, Nick. I used to live all the way up this way. I think I've named 5 places where I lived on the route so far. Yeah, so you know, if you're thinking just off the motorway, and if we actually went slightly to the other way through Cornwall instead of the top road, you'd have had Liskeard and Plymouth, and then you'd have had Glastonbury, and you'd have had sort of Bath area, and then you'd have had Bristol, obviously I'm from Bristol, then you'd have had Gloucester and Cheltenham. Come on, how many do you want? Courses we played on the route, Enmore Park in Somerset.
Oak Manor, I think, in Somerset.
Manor in Somerset.
The furthest north I've played. Well, north, still the West Country, but
yeah,
that's the
Kendallshire up in Bristol. The Players Club in Bristol want us to come and film. Again, it's a question again organised. Saunton, lovely. What else up here?
So we're getting close to the Belfry.
Belfry, I played the Belfry, yeah. There's quite a few courses in there all over the place. I think Nick was just trying to see how long I can make this video, but I'm just cutting it back, Nick. Sorry, mate. Question-wise, we're pretty much it, I think.
I did have a question.
Go on, you had a question on yours? Yeah?
From Steve Treby again.
Okay.
It's more directed for you. He's just wondering if you've managed to sort him out a ball sponsor yet.
Not as yet, Steve, but I'm working on it, mate. Honestly, maybe I'll speak to a few people while I'm up here. I may not have a pass, but there might be some connections to go, oh, it's Big Oggie, I'll kind of say hello. Talking of which, if you are going to come up, obviously you won't see this video till alone. But if you are about, and if you are about any event where you know we're going to be, or I'm going to be, or any golf course you know I'm going to be, come and say hello. It's why I do what I do. It's about meeting people, making new friends, playing some golf with some of you, just saying hello, having a bit of a laugh, a few selfies, etc. Being a star. Yeah, right. There will be some big stars up here, not just golfers. There's an awful lot of YouTubers and social media stars up here, I've noticed. Yeah,
you get quite a few celebrities now. I've bumped into Harry Redknapp.
Yeah.
Bumped into him at one of them.
I mean, I think they had an event the other day, didn't they? The kind of a pro celebrity type thing they were doing the day before Monday, was it?
Yeah. The Open Invitational or something.
Whether
like
it's
that.
successful or not, I don't know. I've seen some of the comments from people watching on YouTube saying they didn't come up to watch people hacking around the course. They're probably not watching our channel either then.
I mean, there's some celebrities there. I mean, Marcus Brownlee, one of the YouTubers.
I struggled to spot some of the celebrities over there. Most of them I didn't notice, didn't recognise.
No.
There was an ex-Super Bowl player there. Bradley Walsh was there.
Bradley Walsh, yeah.
There was an actress from the latest Ant-Man film.
Yeah.
There was a guy who's, as far as I can make out, is a professional frisbee thrower.
Really?
See what I mean? Yes. So social media is not just about people who play lots of golf nowadays.
No, but they all do play golf.
But they all do play golf, and that's why they're there. Mainly because they have hundreds of thousands and millions of people watching them. Again, it's about publicity. Maybe we'll see some of them. So, if you are there or any other place that we're around, come and say hello. That's what we do it for. Is there anything else you want to say, Neil?
I don't really think we've got much more to say on that. You know, we're getting there now. We're over halfway through.
And it's still raining.
It's still raining.
And I've actually bought waterproofs for the first time in my life, so hopefully they're all going to be okay. 2 pairs of trousers and a jacket.
Yeah,
I've never carried so many clothes in my life at the moment.
I've not done tenting for quite a while, so...
No, we're actually in one-man tents, separate ones, obviously. Well, mainly because he snores like a good one. Well, so do I. That'll be interesting, whoever's parking a tent near us.
I know, yeah, that will be a fun one.
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe I'll film some of that on the quiet. Here's Neil snoring. All right. but it's going to be a lot of fun. So we're going to meet a lot of people, hopefully showcase what we can show you on the way. So I hope you have fun, everybody. Hope you watch the Open, enjoy it. We're going to do our best to enjoy it, and we certainly will, I'm sure. And this video will go out after we come back, and obviously so will the video that we create for the Open. Bye everybody, speak soon.
Speak to you soon. Cheers.
Oh, please subscribe. We need all the subscribers we can get. We're just a little channel in the backwater of nowhere. Now we're going to be with the big boys.
Oh yeah.
Bye everybody, speak soon. Oh Neil, there's Eddie Stobart, mate. What's the name of the lorry? I love to find the names of the lorries, mate. Oh, I love it what the name is.
We'll find out. We'll find out.
Bye everybody. Just a little add-on to the video. We did have a question that I forgot to answer, and that was, how long is it going to be for you to be stuck on the M6? Quite a long time by the look of it. How are we doing, Neil?
Yeah, we're not really going very far at all.
Not really going very far. But it is still raining, so the good news is by the time we get there, the thunder and lightning that's due in an hour's time might have gone by, and we might be okay.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.